Hello dear students, welcome back to school. Today we are going to revise together the present simple versus the present continuous tense. Make sure you have answered the flipped classroom activity sheet after watching the video given. The learning objectives of our lesson today is to recall together the previous knowledge or information concerning the tense used. You should identify the two tenses used and distinguish between them. Then apply on what you have learned. Fourth, we will have fun and apply on what we have learned through an online game. Now, we are going to revise together the key words of the present simple and the present continuous. For the present simple, of course, we remember the adverbs of frequency. How frequent you do the action. Usually, always, often, never, seldom, rarely, sometimes, or on Mondays, or twice a week, once a week, or every day, every week, every month, or every year. For the present continuous, it is used to talk about the action that happens now, or at the moment, or on Monday, this specific Monday, not every Monday. Look, listen. I use these words when I point out an action that happens now. I want you to see or listen to it. Now we will move on to the usages of the present simple and the present continuous. When do we use the present simple? First, when we talk about routines. Your daily routines. What do you do every day? Who can give me an example on this picture? Yes, I take a shower every day. How often do you take a shower? You take a shower every day. Also, we use the present simple when we talk about a permanent state. What is meant by a permanent state? A permanent state is an action that happens for a long time, that doesn't change frequently, like I work as a teacher or he lives in London. Also, we use the present simple when we talk about general truths or facts. For example, chicks get out of eggs. This is a general truth or a scientific fact. Furthermore, we use the present simple when we talk about schedules or timetables. For example, the train leaves at 8 o'clock. The train leaves at this time every day and will not wait for anybody who is late, according to the timetable or the schedule given. There is also another usage for the present simple, which is the likes and dislikes and opinions. For example, I like pizza. Now, let's see when do I use the present continuous? First, we use the present continuous when we talk about something that is happening now. For example, I am studying English now. Also, we use the present continuous when we talk about fixed plans in the future. For example, we are traveling to Paris this summer. We have already agreed upon that we are going to travel to this place this summer. In addition, we use the present continuous when we talk about a temporary state, something that is only happening as a temporary state. It's not permanent for a long time. For example, they are staying at their grandma's at the moment. They already live with their parents and they stay every day at their house, but only at the moment they are staying at their grandma's. Let's discuss the affirmative form of the present simple. We use the base form of the verb for all the subjects. I, we, you, they, the children, for example, except the third person singular, he, she, it, where we add an s, an es, or an ies at the end of the verb. For the present continuous, we have the subject plus the verb to be, am, is, or are, plus the base verb plus ing. The negative form, the singular form, subject plus doesn't plus the verb in the base form. For example, Max is the subject plus doesn't plus the verb in the base form, which is study. Max doesn't study. The plural form, the subject plus don't plus the verb in the base form as well. They don't play basketball. For the present continuous, the singular form will be the subject plus isn't plus the verb plus ing. Let's see. Jack is studying, or Jack is studying now. We have isn't plus the verb ending in ing. In the plural form, the subject will be added to aren't plus the verb ending in ing. For example, we aren't doing our homework. Concerning the interrogative form, the present simple, the singular form, will start with does plus the subject plus the verb in the base form. For example, does Mona play? No, she doesn't. The plural form will start with do plus the subject plus the verb in the base form. For example, do they like music? Yes, they do. For the present continuous, the singular form will start with is plus the subject plus the verb ending in ing. For example, is he talking on the phone? Yes, he is. For the plural form, we will start with are plus the subject plus the verb ending in ing. For example, are you planting flowers? Yes, I am. Now, let us revise together the rule of the adverbs of frequency. How do we locate the adverbs of frequency? They come before the main verb except with verb to be. Let us check it now. She cooks lunch in the afternoon. Use usually. Let us see. She usually cooks lunch in the afternoon. We located the adverb of frequency usually before the main verb of the sentence, which is cooks. Another example, I am lucky with board games. Now you are going to use sometimes, and here you don't have the main verb of the sentence is verb to be, am. So let us see how we are going to locate. Yes, the adverb of frequency is I am sometimes lucky with the board games, after the verb to be am. Let's revise together the spelling rules of the present simple, the singular form. If the verb ends in ss or ch or sh or x or an o, we have to add an es at the end of the verb. Like kiss, we add an es, which is kisses. Wash, washes. If the verb ends in a consonant plus a y, we change the y for an I and add an es. So, for example, I have study, I omitted the y and I used an ies at the end of the verb. For the present continuous, if the verb ends in a CVC, we double the last letter and add ing. For example, swim. Swim ends in a consonant, vowel, consonant. So in this case, we have to double the M and end it with an ing, like swimming. If the verb ends with an E, we omit the E and add ing. For example, smile, smiling. Thanks and good luck.